There are a few Nigerian content creators in Ghana, as well as the Nigerian content creators in Nigeria, always bashing Nigeria and comparing Nigeria to Ghana. Please gather here. Dear brothers and sisters, my good people of Nigeria, please also gather here. Let us read this together. You mean the best health facility in Ghana is just for aesthetics and the quality of healthcare is substandard? Oh, we forgot. The politicians who use it as their wild card during campaign do not even go there. They fly abroad for healthcare. Ha! Away. Another person said, this is literally every hospital in Ghana. The place has become like a market center. Doctors and nurses, including the dietitian, don't even care about the well-being of the patients. We have been complaining about this issue for years. Not only University of Ghana Medical Center, other several hospitals. No proper care, no urgency to save life. A lot of them very nonchalant. They don't care about emergency situations. No sense of awareness. Sadly, nobody is doing anything about this. Now, wow, from the look of things, my dear brothers and sisters, we will be reading more of the write-up on the screen while I talk. Hello beautiful people, welcome to my channel. This is Qinspride.
Music is life. Music is spirit.
Whenever something happens to someone in another African country, specifically Ghana, you will see Nigerians empathizing and encouraging the nation. We will show emotional support and even encourage them to find a better way to prevent the future occurrence of the problem. Not just in Ghana, we also do that to some other African nations. But when it happens in Nigeria, Ghanaians in particular will have a field day. Their social media space will be buzzing with mockery, negative content, and not just that. Some of them will even tag BBC, CNN, and big media. From there will be a worldwide attack on Nigeria and Nigerians. Well, let us talk. A well-renowned American Ghanaian comedian known as Michael Blackson lost his mom in Ghana. His mom died at University of Ghana Medical Center. Yes, he was quiet about it until he buried his mom. Since yesterday, this young man had been pouring his anger out on social media. First off, one of the most painful things that can happen to you is losing your mother, no matter their age. And another pain is knowing that your mother wouldn't have died in the hospital if the hospital had done their best. We sympathize with the family, though mama is 80 years. However, no matter her age, that should not mean that you should let his mother die when you know you can do something about it, or at least come up to tell him the truth. So the American comedian took to his page and he said, if your loved one is sick in Ghana and University of Ghana Medical Center is your last option, I would suggest a witch doctor over that place. Now let me remind us that University of Ghana Medical Center is the best hospital in Ghana. Some will say one of the best. Well, if you ask me, it is the best hospital in Ghana, and it is an elite hospital. So an average or ordinary Ghanaian cannot afford that hospital. He went further to say, I could go on and on about the University of Ghana Medical Center and would love to sue them for the few missed diagnoses, but it is in Ghana, so I'll be wasting my time, because by the time I see a judge, I'm sure I'll be in my early 90s. Chai. Anyway, it is not just in Ghana. It is not just in Ghana. Even in Nigeria. He went further to say, to the University of Ghana Medical Hospital, where my mom suffered the last month of her life, I would like to tell you, in my opinion, that you are the worst hospital in Ghana. Your staff, meaning nurses and doctors, have no clue about what they are doing. And the only thing your hospital cares about is collecting money. In his anger, he went further. The University of Ghana Medical Center is new and looks beautiful from the outside, but inside are not the best medical personnel. Please, where are my Fulefu Nigerian content creators in Ghana? Come. People are the ones that said that University of Ghana Medical Center or hospital is like a 5-star hotel, right? And the best in Africa. Yes, one of you said it. In fact, 2 of you said it. Why you were mocking our hospitals in Nigeria? Please show that Fulefu this video. Abeg, make una share this video, give them, make them see am. If you go through the responses or the comment section of his posts, you will be shocked. Listen, from the look of things, there is no good hospital in Ghana. Please read for yourself. Let it not be that I'm the one that said it. Ghanaians are the ones saying this. Mine is to read and bring to your notice. God of mercy. Just go through this. It even got worse when you keep scrolling down. It got worse. Someone responded to him and said, when you can use your page to fight for proper health care for our people, you thought taking her to University of Ghana Medical Center would help. That is how the health sector of this country is. Filled with lazy and unprofessional people who are only there to make money, just like politicians. Someone said, people don't realize how bad the Ghana health personnel are until they are in their position to see it. The country has the worst nurses you will ever see anywhere. Most of them don't know anything but are very arrogant and unprofessional. Always pray you never fall seriously ill in Ghana, because there is a high chance it will be the last few days of your life. You will see some idiots defending them. You will be in that position to experience it too. Ha! Away! This one is for our Ifulefu content creators. Where are they? The Ifulefu Nigerian content creators in Ghana, gather here. This one is for you. He said that you are a compound Ifulefu for defending the Ghana healthcare system. The rants and the anger gets worse with each scroll. So they knew the truth. So Ghanaians knew that their hospitals are messed up. People said that University of Ghana Medical Center is even the best hospital in Ghana. Yeah, I echoed that before, that others are worse. Ghanaians always knew the truth about how messed up their healthcare system is. So the question is, why shade Nigeria? Why share videos of content creators shading and mocking Nigerian hospitals in Nigeria? Listen, it is not about complaining or dragging Nigerian hospitals as a Nigerian. Drag hospitals or drag the healthcare system for Nigerians. It shouldn't be in comparison. Listen, if you are a content creator and you want to criticize something, criticize it for the people. That is the only way there will be a positive feedback. When you see something bad about the nation, call it out. But for the nation, do not compare it with other nations, especially nations in Africa. Because when you start comparing, it is no longer criticism. You are now shading, you are now abusing the nation. There are so many good hospitals in Nigeria. So many. Some are affordable, some are not affordable. Some hospitals in Nigeria are bad. Some are terrible, like terrible hospitals. Yes, just pray your sick loved one gets access to a good hospital. Sometimes even with your money, you may be unlucky. You may get a well-equipped hospital, but you will have bad personnel. Sometimes you get greedy doctors, and some you get greedy hospital administrators. Some no empathy. Sometimes the population there may hinder them from helping you. Dear African nations, you can do better. Our nurses and doctors in Nigeria, in Ghana, and in other African countries. It is not just in Nigeria and Ghana. In other African countries as well, they should be sensitized and retrained, because some of them are not good. Some of them are carpenters. Empathy as a clinician is important. Our health system needs restructuring, not a place where people will think they are doing carpentry work to butcher human beings. While some are good, many are there just for the money. Nigerian government, please take the glory of our medical school back to the olden days. Let us stop graduating half-baked doctors and nurses. Same goes to Ghana. Now, let me address our content creators in Ghana and in Nigeria. Only a few content creators are talking about Michael Blackson's tweets. But if this is in Nigeria, everyone will be talking about it by now. Ghanaians dragged us during the tragedy of Chimamanda Adichie's son, knowing fully well that issue was just with the personnel in the hospital. Yet, Ghanaians went online to mock our healthcare system. Ghanaians had a field day during the tragedy of Anthony Joshua and his friends, knowing fully well that the blame partly lies on the citizens that were busy filming instead of calling ambulance or helping out. Every part of the system had the blame. They still went online to drag Nigerian healthcare system, to drag Nigerian government and drag Nigerians. They had their moments. They were so happy. It was as if they won lottery. Now, see yours. For the past few months, it's been complaints and protests in Ghana because of the negligence and dilapidation of your healthcare system. Many of you are quiet about it. I'm not seeing you jump on social media to mock your people the way you mocked Nigerians. Well, both Nigeria, Ghana, and other healthcare systems in other African nations can do better. People are losing their loved ones in the hands of these so-called carpenters, and because of the rotten healthcare systems in our African nations. What can we do? Government in our nations should sensitize our doctors and our healthcare professionals that human life is sacred. Second, provide proper amenities, proper facilities, proper equipment with proper training on how to use them. Also, insurance reintroduction and expense coverage, not covering only painkiller tablets. And sometimes some of these hospitals are wicked. You will go there with your insurance card. You will see their nurses frowning. Why? Because they want to make good money from you. But because they know that there is a subsidy because of your insurance card, what would they do? You will see them dispensing unnecessary drugs and just painkillers because they do not want to give you better drugs that will cost money because they feel you will not pay for them. Also, recruit qualified doctors, not doctors with connections or long legs. I'm talking to Nigerian government as well as other governments in other nations. Social media users should focus on helping someone in danger instead of filming for content. Can we ban some of these mushroom hospitals with just buildings erected and nothing inside to show for it? Some of them, you will go to their hospitals, they do not have a doctor. They will make call to call a doctor that is already in another hospital, and so before the doctor will come to attend to you, it is late. Yes, there are good hospitals currently in Nigeria. There are so many good hospitals. It is just that so many of us, we didn't know about that. Why? Because of the negativity of social media. Some of us sent our loved ones abroad to get the same treatment that they would have gotten better off in Nigeria. I will be showing you some of these hospitals. I've always shown them, but I'm also going to show them. I am not showing them for comparison. I'm showing them so that other people in other African nations can equally come to Nigeria and get good medical treatment. Also, if you have anyone good in Ghana or in other nations in Africa, please show us, not for comparison, so that our loved ones here can also go to your nation for good medical treatment instead of us wasting our money traveling abroad to get medical treatment that we would have gotten in Africa. That is also the essence of social media. We can help one another. If you have good hospitals in your nations that people are not aware of, please show others, show us, show the world. Timbala,